Whispers of the past, the village and the abandoned inn. Deep in Japan, where old forests whispered secrets to the wind, was the village of Hanada. Life was slow in Hanada. The villagers lived simple lives, their days following the sun. But a shadow hung over the village, a darkness whispering from the woods. It came from the Red Kimono Inn, a once grand hotel now abandoned and broken. The inn stood on a hill, looking down on the village. Its fancy gates were broken. Weeds filled the once beautiful gardens. The windows, like empty eyes, stared out, reflecting the setting sun. Villagers spoke of the inn in quiet voices, filled with fear and superstition. They knew its sad story. They whispered of the young bride who died inside, her spirit trapped forever. The Red Kimono Inn stood as a memory of her pain, a haunting reminder of the darkness hidden in the peaceful village. No one dared to go near the inn, let alone sleep inside its crumbling walls. The Red Kimono, a bride's sad story. Long ago, the Red Kimono Inn was a place of joy. It was here that the beautiful Akiko was to be married, her heart full of love. She wore a beautiful red kimono, shining under the paper lanterns. Her smile lit up the inn's big hall, but fate was cruel to Akiko. On her wedding night, as she waited, she learned he had left with someone else. Heartbroken and alone, Akiko ran into the forest. She ran until she fell, her tears falling on the leaves. Lost and sad, she died. Her body, still in the red kimono, was found days later near the bamboo trees. The villagers said Akiko's spirit, unable to rest, stayed in the inn. They said she walked the halls at night, her sad cries echoing, forever searching for the love she lost. Curiosities called Kaori and the University Explorers. Years passed, and Akiko's story became a legend. The villagers stayed away from the Red Kimono Inn, listening to the wind that carried Akiko's sorrow. But for outsiders, the inn was exciting, a ghost story come to life. One autumn day, university students arrived in Hanada. Led by the curious Kaori, they were there to study local legends. The story of the Red Kimono Inn caught their attention. Kaori, though skeptical, convinced her friends to explore the inn. With cameras, flashlights, and nervous excitement, they walked towards the forest, where the inn hid in the shadows. As they got closer, Kaori felt a chill. The air grew cold, and a strange quiet fell over the woods. An eerie silence inside the Red Kimono Inn. The inn's once grand entrance was now broken. The gates creaked as the students pushed them open. The air inside smelled old and damp, a musty smell that stuck to them. The silence inside was scary. It wasn't a peaceful quiet, but a heavy, suffocating stillness. The only sounds were their breathing and their footsteps on the dusty floor. As they walked inside, Kaori felt like she was being watched. Unseen eyes followed them in the shadows. The once bright mats were now faded and broke under their feet. The students spread out, their flashlights cutting through the dark. A broken teacup lay on a table. A faded cushion rested on a window seat. Each object told a story of the inn's past, a life that now seemed like a distant dream.